There is a fly which is distracting me. There is no way I'm winning this readathon. Hello people of the world and welcome back to my channel, and today is a November day and it is extremely hot, but I am already in the Christmas spirit. My name is Miss, welcome back to my channel, welcome if you're here for the first time. I'm a writer, I'm a reader, I'm a science fiction and fantasy junkie, so if you're into that kind of stuff, go ahead and hit subscribe. You might be thinking, what's wrong with you, Miss? Why are you wearing red lipstick and a red Santa hat in November? Why, of course silly, it's because I'm participating in a readathon. It is the Reindeer Readathon, which is organized by my friend Eric over at Break-Even Books. I'm super excited to be part of this readathon, even though I know I'm gonna be completing my TBR. It is impossible. There are 10 books in this TBR. 10 thick books. I still have a lot of fun like matching books to prompts, so I thought I would do a TBR video anyway because I do want to take part in the readathon, even though I'm not really good at them. But I still wanted to take part in this one because Eric is like super pumped about it, and therefore so am I. I am officially part of Team Stalking, so obviously we are gonna be kicking everybody's. But I'm going to be contributing very little to it because I really have no idea how much I will actually be able to read. However, my team leader is Savvy from Savvy Writes Books. I'm so happy to be like part of this team because I already know Savvy and I think they're amazing. Let us dive into the prompts and see this huge stack of books and what it has to offer. Hopefully I've already put up my birthday book haul because all these books are part of my birthday book haul. So I will be spoiling my birthday book haul if you haven't seen it before. But otherwise, if everything is on track, then the birthday book haul will go up before this video. Anyway, let us dive into the prompts because they are super fun and I would 100% recommend you to join this readathon. Let's get started. So basically every prompt is named after like reindeers in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Technically I don't celebrate Christmas, but I do celebrate Christmas. Christmas is a huge thing in the city where I'm from. Despite not really technically celebrating Christmas, it's a huge part of my life and I absolutely love it. So let us just get started. The first prompt is Dasher, a book with a one-word title. And for this I have chosen the book Circe. I was a little confused whether I want to go for Circe or I want to go for Illumine, and I ended up choosing Circe because I don't know, I just ended up choosing Circe. It also feels a little less daunting because Illumine is like, it has a very different format and I've heard that it's a lot of fun and of course I will be reading it. I just wanted to read something. Since I'm choosing like 10 books for this readathon, I wanted to kind of go for something a bit tamer, like something that I'm used to. So I'm going for Circe. This is a book which is based on Greek mythology, based on the life. It's I think a retelling, I'm not really sure, but Circe was a sorceress in Greek mythology. You might know her a little bit if you have read the Percy Jackson series, so I'm extremely excited to see how this book goes. The next prompt is Dancer, a companion novel or a sequel, as in a dance partner. And for this prompt I have chosen The Silver Serpent, which is a sequel, not a companion novel, but a sequel to The Gilded Wolves. I really like The Gilded Wolves. I have a review which I have filmed it. I don't know if I'm going to be putting it up by the time this video goes up, but yeah, I pretty much like the book. It was pretty nice and I want to see how the sequel is. Gilded Wolves is basically a fantasy adventure with elements of a heist. It really has a very nice diverse cast and it is set in 1880s, not Shanghai, I confuse it with These Darling Delights, but 1880s Paris. The setting is amazing, the characters, the dynamics of the characters were really good, so I'm very interested to see how the Silver Serpent plays out because the way that book ended, I need the sequel. And this book came out in September. I had an ARC, but I actually got the physical copy, so I'm gonna be reading the physical copy. Super excited. Also, this cover is just beautiful. I think this series has the most beautiful covers ever. And I wonder what, I think there's a trilogy, so I wonder what the third title is gonna be. Like, it's gilded and silvered. I don't know, the brassy lions. The next prompt is Prancer, a book with a map on it. And I had initially missed this prompt, so I kind of got 9 books, and then I counted the prompts. I was like, there's something missing, and I missed poor old Prancer. and I looked at my bookshelf and I was like, I hope I did not use up all the books with maps already, but I did not, and thankfully I was saved by The City of Brass, the sister of The Brassy Lions. But yes, The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. And I'm super excited to read this book because there has been so much hype about the Devabad trilogy. And just to prove my point, just to show you that I'm not cheating, there is a map inside the book. This has been one of my most anticipated reads ever since I joined the bookish community, so I'm super excited to see how this goes, especially because I think this is going to be a comp title for the book that I am writing. Even though I haven't read it, like the setting is definitely like gonna compare to my current work in progress, so I'm really excited to see how this goes. Alright, the next prompt is Vixen, a book with a fox on the cover. Alternatively, a strong female lead. Now here's the thing, I do not have a book with a fox on the cover, but I have a book with the word fox on the cover and like foxtails on the cover. So I don't know whether this gets counted in for my full 25 points. So basically you get 25 points if it's a point system. So for every book you finish, you get a certain number of points. This prompt is for 25 points, and a book with a strong female lead, alternatively, is for 20 points. So I know that this has a strong female lead, so I know that my 20 points are secured. But tell me, Eric, will this count for the additional 5 points? Because I'm very interested. So see, there is a, like, the word fox is written here, and I got the foxtails. I did check, but I don't see a fox at the back or like inside the dust jacket. I don't see it. I don't see the fox, I'm afraid. Let me know if you're watching this video at any point if this counts. The next prompt is Comet for 30 points. That is a huge point stealer. I think I'm going to start with this prompt because I'm going to fetch a lot of points and then I'm going to slack off like a professional. A book you find intimidating. Oh, that's why. That is why it was so high on the point scale. And the book that I find extremely intimidating, apart from The Lord of the Rings, is this baby. Dragon Republic, which is the second book of the Poppy War trilogy, and I absolutely love the first book, The Poppy War, and I cannot wait to dive into the Dragon Republic, but the baby is thick, and also like I've heard that it is very emotionally taxing. I've had this book for 2-3 months now, but I've just never been able to pick it up, even though I was part of the Poppy War Readathon, and like The Burning God is coming out as of filming this video like next week. I really want to read this book, but I'm just so intimidated by it. So I'm going to be reading this baby first and fetching those 30 points for Team Stalking. Savvy, I'm gonna help you. The next prompt is, I forgot where I was. Cupid, read a genre that you love. Can y'all guess what my favorite genre is? Can you guess? Can you guess? Yes, it is in fact thrillers. Just kidding, it's fantasy. In particular, as of now, YA fantasies. I think as of filming this video, I have decided to buddy read, my hat is crooked, to buddy read the first book of the Ember Quartet, which is The Ember in the Ashes with Eric as well as Key from Books with Key. And I kind of wanted to finish that trilogy because the fourth book of the quartet, the fourth book of the series is coming out in December. Not that I will be buying it immediately in December, but I still wanted to read it. So I have chosen Reaper at the Gates, which is hopefully the second book of the series. Oh, that is the third book of the series, damn it. Torch in the Night, which is the second book of the series, and I've chosen A Torch in the Night so that I finish reading the first book, The Ember in the Ashes, in December, and I can easily move on to the second book. Is my book for the prompt, read a genre that you love. It is a book that I love, like a genre that I love. It's fantasy, it is young adult, and I happen to enjoy young adult a lot nowadays. Also, it is a book that I will hopefully love, because from what I've heard, The Ember in the Ashes is amazing. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to love that book. So if I love that book, I'm going to love the sequel. So it's a sequel that I love, of a book that I love, of a genre that I love. So am I going to get extra points for this? Just asking. The next prompt is Donner. What kind of name is Donner? But then, like, what kind of name is Cupid? A book with something hidden inside under the dust jacket, chapter heads, titles, art, etc. And for this book, for this prompt, I chose Black Sun. Black Sun, and look at how gorgeous it is. It doesn't have anything hidden inside. I did check, like this part didn't have anything, but it has a beautiful map. Like, it is part of the cover, like there is no page, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I think I'm gonna just cut myself some slack and make this the next prompt of my book, because I don't think I have any other book which is like pretty on the inside as of now. Oh my god, there is a map at the back as well. This is so pretty. This book was actually gifted to me by Jay Lawrence. This was like a book wish, so thank you so much, Jay. And I just happened to put out a tweet. I was like, hey, does anyone want to be like a book fairy godmother, please, because I really want to read this book. And the next thing I know, they DM'd me. They were like, yeah, sure, we can help you out. I was like, really? Thank you. How long have I had lipstick on my teeth? Why didn't anybody tell me? But there's nobody here. The next prompt is Blitzen, a book with some sort of struggle, internal struggle, war, battle, etc. And for this, I have chosen a book that I've technically started reading. I've like read a chapter of it, which is Throne of Glass, and I want to complete it. There's a conflict, there is a competition in this book, and I made a lot of notes in the first chapter alone, so I don't know how much fun this book is going to be. I think this book is going to be fun, but I don't know how much I'm going to like it, like in terms of taking something profound away from it. But I think it's going to be like enjoyable-ish, because it's a very sort of bingeable, like it's supposed to be entertaining. It's not supposed to, from what I can tell, it's not supposed to like make you think. It's just supposed to entertain. Actually, I don't know. Let me read the full thing and let's see. And the final prompt is Rudolph, and we finally reached the main man, Rudolph. A book where the main character doesn't seem to fit in, outsider or misfit. And for this book, I've chosen one of my most anticipated reads of the year, Cinderella is Dead. This is a Cinderella sort of retelling, but it is more like 200 years have passed since Cinderella has died, and all girls in the kingdom are supposed to follow her footsteps, go into a ball, get married. But our main character is different, because I think this is a sapphic romance, and yeah, it is a sapphic romance. She's not fitting in with the current like status quo of whatever is happening in her kingdom. And look at that cover. Like, I will never stop praising this cover because it is glorious. So yeah, Cinderella is Dead. So these were the official 9 prompts, and if you kind of finish them, then there is a bonus prompt. Now I'm pretty sure that I will not be able to finish these 9 books. I think these are 9 books, 9 prompts. I wanted to still choose a book to sort of amuse myself, as well as amuse you guys. So I did choose a book, and the prompt is Slayin' It, which is 50 points. If you have completed all of the prompts and the Christmas Star, I think, okay, so Christmas Star is 15 points, a book over 500 pages. So if I do it, then the Dragon Republic should be covering it. So I'm fine there. So Slaying It is 50 points. If you have completed all of the prompts and Christmas Star, you can redo one prompt of your choice for extra points. And for that, I will be doing Dancer, and I will be choosing Reaper at the Gates by Sabaa Tahir, which is the 3rd book of the Ember Quartet. And since I'm doing book 1 and book 2 of the Ember Quartet, might as well do book 3. There you have it. But these are my final books for the Reindeer Readathon, and I'm 100% sure that I will not be able to read them. But this also means that these are primarily the books that I will be taking with me to college. So if you are part of the Reindeer Readathon, no matter which team you are, go ahead, say hi. I am team stalking, so if you are team stalking, definitely say hi so we can be friends. And if you are Eric or Savvy, let me know if Wicked Fox counts. It should. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead, give it a like, leave a comment down below. And what else are you supposed to do? Oh, you're supposed to subscribe. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, like, why were you even here? You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on my blog, you can follow me on Instagram. All links are listed down below. I'm also going to be linking Eric's announcement video, and I'm going to see if like the other team leaders have their announcement videos and see if I can link them as well. So yeah, that's all I got for you today, folks. Bye!